Hey guys, this is Mr. H. This is question number 5 from the June 2024 Algebra 1 Regents exam. This is pretty straightforward. It says which one of the sums of these numbers or choices is irrational. Remember, irrational, there's two things that have to be true. It has to be a decimal that goes on forever, and it cannot have a repeating pattern. No repeatable pattern, right? So it has to have a decimal, can't have a repeating pattern. Now, so that's what we're gonna look for. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna type these into my calculator and I'm going to make sure to look to see if it's going on forever, and if it doesn't have a repeating pattern, then that's the answer. So let's go get the calculator now. So I'm just gonna go here. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a -2 square root of 12. Now I know this is gonna be an irrational number because 12 is not a perfect square, but we don't have to worry about any of that. Just put it into the calculator and then take a look. All right, now even though it ends here at 2, I wanna show you something. If you click on it and bring it back, you can see there's more digits. The calculator can't show all the digits. It's obvious that the calculator has a limited bandwidth. So it rounds it, but you can see that it's going on forever. And even though right now it stops at 4, it still goes on forever, but this is all of the digits that the calculator can display. It can't display more than this. But what you should see is it's obviously going on and there's no repeatable pattern. 07179676972444. There's no repeatable pattern. It's just a bunch of random numbers. That means this is irrational. That's the answer. Now, I'm going to type in one more. Again, you saw that it rounded it it cut off the 4, so it rounded it to 2, but it's going on forever. Now, I'm going to do number 2, so it's going to be a -√4. I'm not going to put all the answer choices in here because we found the answer. If you want to, you can go through and just double check those other answers, but I'm just going to show you what this one looks like. So it's the square root of 900. Now I know 4 is a perfect square. I also know that 9 is a perfect square. So when you take the square root of a perfect square, you get a rational number. So these are just rational numbers being added together. So no decimals, don't see any decimals. It's not going on forever, so it's definitely rational. Let me do one more. I'm gonna do the last one, square root of 49, square root of 49, pop. Make sure you get out of there, and then plus 3 times the square root of 121. Again, we got perfect squares. Now, if you're not sure, you can do menu 23 to check them. Again, we get this nice rational number. 40 is an integer, so it's definitely rational. Shoot, I might as well do the last one. Let's do control divide. This is 1/2, which is definitely rational. And that's being multiplied times the square root of 25, which is also rational because that's a perfect square. And then I'm just going to add it to the square root of 64, which is this. Now, it gives you a fraction. A fraction is the essence of rational. Rational means if you can write it as a ratio of 2 integers, 21 and 2 are integers, it's rational. That's the definition of rationality. It has to be you should be able to write whatever the number is as a ratio of 2 integers. And this is definitely 2 integers. So these are all rational numbers. So number 1 was the answer. I kind of, I think I might have beat this one up a little bit, but I hope this makes sense. All you have to do is put into the calculator and you're looking for something that goes on forever with no repeatable pattern. So I'm going to stop and post this. Hopefully I didn't bore you too much.